Hey fellow World of Warcraft players, welcome back to a new video on my channel. Patch 12.0 has brought many changes to leveling and increased the experience points gained from some content. That means you can now level up really fast. To be more precise, you can go from level 80 to level 90 in about, well, 90 minutes. An add-on will help you with this, and we'll take a look at how it all works in this video. If you enjoyed all of this, I would really appreciate it if you leave a like and subscribe. Right now, we're right in the middle of the summer slump, so any form of support really helps a lot. I would also really like to do the giveaway at 38,000 subscribers to make 1,000 of you happy, so help me reach this goal. It really means a lot to me, so let's go. I'm talking about the add-on Follow the Arrow. I've already introduced this before, but you can easily download it. And now it's basically updated for the new patch. Yeah. It's been improved and adjusted. You can easily download the whole thing via CurseForge, so it's no problem at all. It's written by Halden, and for those who don't know him yet, he's a speedrunner in World of Warcraft. We've already watched several videos from him. He used to hold some leveling records, like being the fastest to reach level 90 the fastest for this or that. Just search here on CurseForge under Discover, type in Follow Thee, and then it will show up. It's already at the very top and has been viewed almost 650,000 times by now. What's special about this is actually that with this add-on, you don't have to think for yourself. So it tells you where you need to go, what you need to do, and so on and so forth. And how should I put it? The problem usually is when leveling up quickly that these speedrunners have routes that are just super hard to get your hands on. Here, the add-on handles everything for you. So you download Follow the Arrow, reload, and then you get shown here what you need to do from level 80 to 90. It's important that you can select different paths here. For example, Midnight Campaign puts you right in if you've never played Midnight before. If you have a character at level 90 and want to be fast, you definitely need to select this, Midnight Alt 80 to 90. In this case, however, we select patch 12.0 and the patch 12.0 updates. He also says that here, you can, that means, you can also select 12.0, then 7 here. You can select 12.7, and then here you can select patch 12.0 and dot 7. And select 7. It's unlikely that you'll beat this time because in the end, you just get a lot more experience with it. You have to admit that. But you get his route, the one he recommends. And so, yes, you can make the whole thing a lot easier for yourselves. So what you should do if you want to make it easier, that's what you should do. Once you've downloaded the whole thing, get yourself a decent configuration. I actually always play the Mythic Plus build, even when leveling. Whether that makes sense or not is another question, but in this case, if everything looks good so far, you'll see the add-on here, and then you click on next. Then it continues. First, you'll be told what the updates were. And then the important part actually begins, namely, current Delver's call, and so on and so forth. He actually goes over everything again here. So, you don't necessarily have to read this if you don't want to, but it tells you more precisely what needs to be done in each step. With these changes in mind, you then select the Alt 80 to 90 guide here, and yes, that's basically where it starts. We're in current midnight now, and now it's telling us the whole time what we need to do. We get this arrow displayed here, which also tells me the whole time where I need to go. And now it says here, first we turn in this quest. Boom. Otherwise we could theoretically skip this whole part. And it also says we should activate war mode. Boom, we can take care of that here now. Now it's telling me to skip the Sunwell intro and so on and so forth. And in the end, it's really a step-by-step guide that explains to you what you need to do. And here, it doesn't rely on the classic leveling, but instead it includes these Delver's Call quests. So that means when you complete a delve for the first time, you get a massive amount of XP. The whole thing is combined, for example, with your first crafts in a profession and so on and so forth. And then it starts. So now you can see here, there's the Sunwell intro. We've completed that. So we can mark that as completed. There. Now it tells me, pick up Eversong, so this Immersang, pick up Hope in the Darkest Corner. Look, so if you can't skip the Sunwell intro, honestly, I'm not sure right now where you even get this quest, with this Hope in the Darkest Corner. The quest you're picking up now will be completed later. You could theoretically say now, oh no, I'm so dumb, that's what the arrow is for, right? So it shows you everywhere you actually need to go. So we're following this whole story now, and again, like I said, the game tells you when you should do certain things and when you shouldn't. Yeah, just stick to that and everything will be fine. So what do we have here? Hope in the Darkest Corners. There it is. Complete various activities in the Midnight Zones. So now we've got that. Now it tells us pick up down a pack and career counseling. And that's basically how it keeps going the whole time. Of course you can deviate from this whole thing if you want. But if you really don't want to think about it at all, then you're in the right place. Yeah. This will serve you very, very well. So now the actual part begins. It says, go to Haranda. And now we're basically leveling with the depths, completing the quests there. And again, don't turn in the items unless the add-on tells you to turn them in. Yeah, otherwise, it won't work properly. Here he also says, you should set your Hearthstone here. I'm not gonna do that now, I don't feel like it. Otherwise, as you can see here, the whole thing has been updated for patch 12.0.7. Fly upstairs and speak to Zura Surashar. He offers the quests to begin the Haranya weekly. And also here, they're actually worth it now. So choose a relic, we've done that. The fastest relic is Alnara's Bloom, so Alnara's Blossom. Then we'll select that. Select relic. And then we continue here. So we'll also mark this as done here. And yeah, let's just quest through this thing here. It's really a pretty cool story. We could theoretically follow on my second channel if I end up leveling with it to see how fast it actually works in the end. But if you really don't want to think about it at all, use this. I think it's a cool thing. It makes questing a lot easier. And personally, I think it's a really cool thing. Yeah, what's your opinion on it? Feel free to write it in the comments. I'm curious. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Have a wonderful time. Take care and see you later.